What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Santiago show. You already know it's your boy Nakai Santiago. And as you guys know, I've been in college for about halfway done with my first semester, with Thanksgiving break just a month away. I actually sat and thought, okay, what is one thing that I would want to talk about during my experience? College is a huge learning experience, right? And so, I've definitely have met different people, interacted with different characters. You definitely have a lot of characters here on campus. People you've never seen before, people I've never even thought existed, their world existed, especially coming from a world like mine. Here are three things that I have brought together to give you guys what I learned throughout college. And these are things that I think no one really talks about. No one really has said to me coming into college. And so here I am giving it to you, the three things I learned in college so far. Let's get to it. So the first thing that I learned in college is that there are people from all over the world, people from different places with different backgrounds and are here for different reasons. So one thing specifically is people are here because of either A, their parents want them to be, B, because they have somewhere to go in life, or C, because they want a career, and career requires you to go to college. Nowadays, everybody has to get sometimes not even a bachelor's, but a master's, and sometimes not a master's, but a doctorate. So one thing I learned is that people don't come from the same background as you, obviously, right? But people have different focuses here. So for example, right, one thing specifically that I really, found out was that for my background, I'm here because I look at college as like a meal ticket for me, for the things I want to do, for the places I want to be, right? Coming where I come from, a lot of people don't come to college coming from the inner city, but people here have what I like to call mommy and daddy money. And therefore they come here and they don't take college as serious. One thing specifically that I can think about was this one night I was actually hanging out with a group of girls. Now, one thing that caught my eyes that this girl really said was the fact that she really doesn't need to be here and that she knows that she'll have money in the future. She said something amongst those lines, right? And so for me, it was really shocking to me to really, meet someone who is like that, who has this, who can go out and say, hey, I don't need college, right? I feel like nowadays, a lot of people need a degree to do what they want to do, right? A lot of jobs, a lot of skills are here at college that you need to acquire. And it's just baffling and pretty surprising how people can still have the mindset of, I don't need to be here. I'm here because my mom wants me to be here. So definitely learned that people don't come from the same places you've come from. People are really, really into their own things and have their own things going on. But if you're someone like me who needs to be here and college is a meal ticket for you, this is how you're going to put food on the table in the future. This is how you can go back to the places you come from and inspire people. Stay focused. All I can say is stay focused, stay locked in. A lot of people here for different reasons. So that's the first thing. The second thing I want to talk about is be social. You have to be social. It is so important. You go out of your comfort zone, you interact with people and be friendly, be a friendly guy, like for the most part, I've met people here who have been saying, hey, college is boring. I don't have any friends. There's nothing to do. I go to my classes, right? And especially with the whole pandemic going on, everything's not up and running. A lot of things are canceled on this campus, and I'm pretty sure other campuses across the nation. However, I think it's all bullshit. Go out, meet people, join a club. One of my favorite things about college, absolutely one of my favorite things is that there are people here who have the same interest as you and that where you've come from, that you thought no one liked it. You meet people here who have the same taste in music as you, like the same rappers as you, whatever the case is, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea people did this as well, right? For me, I don't know any other podcasters back home in the Bronx, right? Coming to college is a whole freaking group of us. It's a whole club, And so it's a really interesting thing. And I think you just have to go out of your way. And you definitely have to go out, meet new people, socialize, and get to know people. Try to put all the things that you have in your mind about people, being socially awkward. Try to just get that out your head, right? You definitely want to get that out the way because for the most part, people are here to make friends. People are here to be social. People are here to meet new people. These are the people you'll be with for the next 4 years. Get out of your comfort zone. Go for it. Have fun. Go do some things that you've never done before. Now, take that with a grain of salt. I'll definitely say that to make sure you're obviously safe. Do the right things. Don't do anything that will get you in trouble or get a bad reputation about your name, because like I said, you're here for 4 years. Your reputation does matter. I guess now that I think about it, that's probably a whole nother topic. Another thing I could have added is your reputation. Your reputation does matter. Word does get around, especially like me coming to St. Bonaventure. It's a really small campus. Word gets around fast. I've seen it. I've seen a rumor start when I was in the room, and then by the end of the night, the whole class of 2024 knows it, right? So definitely be social, be friendly, but also be smart and safe. And the third one, the last one that I've compiled for you guys, is college isn't that hard if you stay on top of your shit, right? So no, obviously, classes can get hard, you definitely have to study, but treat college like a full-time job. And I can't express this enough. I can tell you, not preparing is preparing to fail. And I say that to say this. People who struggle in college, time management, right? Not studying, getting lost in your schedule, right? These are people who are not on top of their things. I can tell you, I am not the smartest guy in my class. I am not the fastest guy in my class. I'm not the strongest. I can't answer a question before everybody. However, I'm on top of what I need to be on top of. And I think that's where a lot of people fail. A lot of people fail at the fact that they aren't on top of their things. It's all the little things, you see, right? Like waking up on time, getting work done, not waiting until a due date or the day before a due date, right? Not, studying for a test and then going on to fail the test, and you think that, oh, college is hard. No, I think there's some things that definitely can be done if you just do the small things, right? The time you wake up, the time you go to sleep, the time you eat. Set some times in your schedule to go and work out, right? I think self-care is really important. And like I said, you really have to treat it like a full-time job. College isn't like high school. It isn't like middle school. And for those of you who haven't reached the college level yet, or those of you who are thinking about re-entering school and going back to college, let me tell you this. I'm not even halfway done in my semester, and I can tell you that there are a lot of people out there who are sinking, right? And it's because they got their heads around the wrong things. There's a lot of females on campus, right? A lot of women here, not a lot of nice women, right? And for the ladies, and not a lot of guys, right? And, there's a time and place for everything. There's a time and place for everything. There's a time to go and, Snapchat your crush. There's a time and go, chill with someone you really enjoy spending time with. But I definitely think, though, if you make sure your priorities are straight, I guarantee you college, for the most part, would be not as hard as the next man's situation is, for the most part, right? Those are the 3 things I compiled for you guys, just things I learned so far in college. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your mom to tell her coworkers at work. And for the most part, I'm out of here. It's your host, Nikai Santiago, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Make sure you keep your shoelaces tied, stay safe, stay smart, and I'm wishing all of you good health. We are in the middle of a pandemic. This is months into it now, and I understand it, depending on where you live, cases have gone up or down. However, we are still in a pandemic. We are still on the waiting on the arrival of a vaccine. So definitely take care of yourself. Make sure to take care of your mind, your body, your soul. Make sure everything around you is good. And I'm out of here. Later.